Wipers on seatbelt, sign off service begin. Juice and snacks roll down the aisle again. Small chop it like turbulence green. Captain says seatbelt sign on, tell them sit in. Cliff grab the PA in confident tone. Wipers on like storm cloud blown. Plane rock once then set to nice. Captain say reduce speed, only precise. Cliff twist knob with full advice. Then shout it again like him save them life. Wipers on. Whole team start chant it row by row. Even the coach just a shake him dome. Captain by lips so he made no blow. Top of descent, come quiet and neat. Captain says seatbelt and cabin secure the seat. Clip straight to the mic like him repeat. Wipers on with perfect beat. Approach brief done, winds look fine. Captain say flap 15 on the final line. Cliff grab deliver on one him fine. Then shout it again for the 100th time. Wipers on, gear come down with the solid sound. Captain line it up, runway straight ahead. Now sync rate good, speed on point. Cliff whisper soft but still disjoint. Wipers on, touchdown smooth, spoilers deploy. Reverse thrust roll like a stage jump noise. Captain bring her in calm and slow. Cliff still shout it, taxi in low. Wipers on, coastal fly there, safely touch ground. Rangers of the plane still a laugh for load. Captain do him job like a real pro man. Cliff still shout it at the terminal gate. Wipers on, empty tip on the coastal line. See him two pilots every single time. Serious captain, co-pilot wrong. But them landing safe every flight all along. So anytime you hear that soul alarm, you know who that is. Wipers on. Now this one dedicated to the hockey crew, them up in the air and on the runway. Charter life, checklist life, night and day. Coastal Airways in the area.
Oh boy. Check, check. It's late. Welcome aboard, folks. The FSBN channel. It's a late night tonight. Good thing this is a fast flight. Welcome aboard. We got to get those Rangers out of here. They just won in, I believe, Philly. They just played Philly and they beat them. It was like 6-2 or something like that. I don't know. They're not really playing for anything much, so playing for just kicks and giggles, I guess. What's going on, Ja? How are you? Welcome this late night. All right, folks, I'm going to get this started really fast. I want to get out of here speed. I'm obviously, the team is done, and we need to get this airplane configured, ready to go, and out of here in about, I'd say 20 minutes or so. That's kind of the plan. So let's go and do this. We have nothing there in terms of like APU. So I'm going to go ahead and start the batteries. First thing I'm going to do is drop that battery on. Where are you? It's hiding. It's... Oh, what the heck? That's the APU switch. It's just hiding right there. All right, so that on. That's coming on as well. I'm just checking the power lights, the standby power switch, all that good stuff. All right, that's running. Let's shut that off here. And last but not least, we're going to do a fire test before we start the APU. So let's get that in there,
Fire, left engine.
Canceled all 3 APU fires on. We got 6 over there on the overhead. All right, let's go start the APU. Kick that out. We'll kick that out. All right, that just did that. By the way, if that ever happens to you in the MD-80, it's that. All right, we're going to come upstairs, turn the bus on, start pump right there. I'm going to throw that switch on, and then I'm going to throw the right pump on. Let's get the APU going. Standby power's on. And APU, I gotta light it up. Sorry guys, I can't see what I'm doing with that switch. Here it is right here. Let it go. Start and run. And their aimer power's running. Hey, John, how are you? You know it's late when John's up. It's late. All right, guys, it's about 48-minute flight, really quick. We'll get him up to New York. And actually, in real life, they didn't even fly back. They took the train back. Can you believe it? They took the train. Isn't that crazy? That's nuts. They took the train. Or they took a bus. They sure as crap didn't fly. I'm just going to do a quick walk around. Strake looks good as we're getting the airplane started here. Woken up, I'm ready to go. We'll say it's like middle of the third period right now, so we're getting that call. Plane was here overnight. Good. Get the fuel truck called in and all that stuff ready to go. Got to get it on the bus. I'm just going to do a quick walk around. I would have went down the stairwell here. My APU is on, obviously it's pretty loud. This engine looks good. A little bit of oil on the ground that you'd want to see with this airplane, so kind of how we left it. We're not going to need any de-ice, which is nice. Hope you guys had a good evening. We're going to get ready to fly a beautiful MD-80 flight out of here. There's no door open, so let's go back here. Let's see if we can get in up the stairs in the back. You can go down, but you can't go up. Stupid. Wipers on. What the heck? I don't know about you, but I didn't turn the dang wiper on, did I? Alright, let's get the EPU on the bus. It is. Alright. Just like love coming to a dark cockpit. I'm not going to do any floodlighting, so I'll just throw that there. Drop it down. Panel lights coming up just about halfway. You can see there's floodlights off. Kind of like that little mix there, and we get airborne. Coming down the panel here. I'll go panel lights on about halfway. Good. Let's go flood the cockpit for now, and we'll get everything rocking and rolling. Vera, if you might land before I do, I'm on the Buffalo BFI leg. It's been a few hours. Yeah, I was gonna say that's a pretty long flight, isn't it? All right, start pump coming off now. APU's online, so we're running that. We're good. All right, guys, let's get everything going. Get my A-cars fired up. Like I said, I kind of want to be out of here lickety split. I don't want to go speed. All right. And if you're new to the channel and you happen to be up at night, first of all, kudos to you for being up this late. And then do me a favor, just hit that a like button or subscribe. That would be really helpful. All right, we're going to do index. We're going to go to menu. Sorry. Menu, we're going to go to A-cars. We're going to go there first. And we want to do pre-flight. We're going to do flight plan. We're going to pull in the flight plan. I'm going to request. Let's see what happens. Philly to HPN, that's exactly what we want. Good. Come over here, let's turn this bad boy on. Now while they do that, I'm going to go ahead and get the airflow going in the cockpit. Pack's coming on. And we'll run the APU air. Bleed on. Valves are open. Yeah, BFI, that's a long one. Boeing Field, man, that's I remember that flight. That's a long haul. No joke. We're gonna go flight mode, night mode. This has to weekly check expire. We'll get that when we get to back to New York. I don't want to mess with it right now. Weight balance coming in. Load OFP, that's coming up. There we are. We're gonna shift some stuff to the front here, just a little bit. That's good enough. I'm gonna write some stuff down, and then get our prelims done, and we're ready to go. 20.9 on trim. All that's good. Okay, good to go there. I will want to put a little bit more fuel. I estimated we're gonna go 73. Okay, there we go. We're good. I'm gonna call fuel truck right away. Let's get that done. And actually, I gotta put my arrival fuel in. 5250 over 5300. Nothing in the center. Total is 10,650. It's quite a lot of fuel that we tankered out of here. I'm glad we did, because this fuel is really expensive to operate out of this airport. It really sucks. This airport is terrible to operate out of. It just is. It's so expensive to operate here. Yikes. Okay, we're going to pull up say intentions today. We'll fly with that because we have no air traffic control. So late. No ATC on board, so that's fine. Okay, while this is trying to figure it out, let's go to ground control. We're going to go ahead and call for the fueler. Request refueling, please. All right. Let's go program the jet. It's going to be a quick one. Clearance is going to be on 118.35. 118.8? Yeah. Philadelphia clearance, Riptide 5800, looking for IFR over to New York. We have the numbers.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Philadelphia, there is no departure.
Riptide 5800, Philadelphia clearance, cleared to Westchester. Radar vectors ditched, then is filed. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect 9,010 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.2 squawk 5546. And we had to change your departure runway to 27 left.
Okay. Up to 5,000, 9,010, 1192, 5546, 27 left. Riptide 5800.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Alright, whatever. So what we're going to do, Philadelphia 4, they're saying 27 left now. Okay.
Riptide 5800, incorrect readback. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect 9,010 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.2 squawk 5546, and we had to change your departure runway to 27 left.
Okay, we understand. Up to 5,000, 9,000 feet in 10, 119.2, 5546 for the squawk. We understand. 27 left. Riptide 5800. Are you stupid?
Riptide Side 5800, incorrect readback. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect 9,010 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.2 squawk 5546. Runway 27 left is correct.
I'm not doing this again. Okay, I'm good with that. I'm not going to waste my time with AI who's stupid. All right, let's go do this box. Let's play on the box first. We're going to go to init reference, Kilo Philly, PHL. We'll dump that in there. And last position, going in there, route of flight, Philly to... I'm just going to do this old school. HPN. It's just so quick. It's not even worth... I mean, it takes longer to plan this stupid thing than the 27 left. They were really departing 27, right? But whatever, we'll oblige. We are going to go with the 4. Got that. 27 left transition. We're arriving. It's going to be the ditch. T416 is CYN and Bono 5. So I do have to put that in there. Let's go to the route page here. And you can see we got 4 vectors to what? Ditch. D-I-T-C-H. D-I-T-C-H. We're going right to ditch. From there, we're going to do ditch to what? T416. That's going to be a VFR corridor, I think, or a low altitude. Yeah, T416. We're going to take that to CYN. I think that's coil CYN. We're going to throw that there. And then we'll do the Bono 5. We're arriving, the Bono 5. So basically, we're going to go out Long Island, over the Atlantic Ocean, and then up. Runways landing right now in Westchester. The Westchester weather right now, calm winds, 10 miles visibility, 8/3, 3000. I'm sure they'd probably have us go on, they're landing 16, so whatever. ILS 16, that's fine. Simmer transition, I'll take that route. Activate it, execute it, and then pref. Zero fuel weight coming in at 104.2. So I'm going speed. I'm trying to go speed. Yeah, 14.4. This is kind of what you do with charter flights. You work the backside of the clock. Reserves are 5,000. We're going to cruise today at 9,000 feet. 9,000 feet. Cruise winds really light. 266 at 18. Not a factor. We'll just throw it in there. And then our temperature is 4 degrees plus. Deviation takeoff page. We'll hold off on that. And we'll get everything going. Shaw, what's up? Hey, good afternoon. We got Sean. What's up? We are cruising low again. Yeah, we're cruising low. Isn't there a song that says cruising low or something like that? There's some kind of a hipster song that says we're cruising low. I don't know. We got the fuel on board. See, they rip us off a little bit. So I'm going to start boarding right now. Like, I want to be done and ready. Autofill coming in. We're going to go 27 left. 11 degrees. 13, that's good. Oh, that's good. Calculate. Flaps 11. Cell temp coming in at 50. Looking at 125, 130, 139. And we've got 7250. 7250, nothing in the center. We're looking at 14,550. Put my John Hancock to that. Okay, we're good on those, and then we will get this airplane started now. I'm going to call for boarding, and let's get the heck out of here. Request boarding, please. Quick board. Rangers did good. I think they won. I don't know what they're playing for, but that's all right. Emer lights coming on. Seatbelts on. No smoking's on. Anti-ice coming off on that. I'm going to turn all my pumps on right now just to get it the heck out of the way. APU looks good. Bat volts good. And amps are now 0, so we're batteries charged from whence. Anytime. Normal. Today's date is the 9/03/58/02. Good. Clear 8 cars. Clear that. Anti-skid. Anti-skid's coming down here. And check it. Good on the FOD check. We got pressure in there. What the heck does this say? No. No, we're on the airplane. Obviously working here. All right, that's good. We are landing at 433 feet. These are in hundreds of feet, not thousands, so that's about right. 3000, nice high pressure. It's a beautiful day in the Northeast right now, so we got that going for us, even the late hour. Engine syncs off, test.
Light slow.
That's good, lights off. That's good, local lights on. Test coming in.
Tailwind, shear, tailwind, shear, tailwind, shear.
That's good. We'll test the FOD. Good. Coming down over here. Good. Good. Test, dim, zeroed, unlock the door. You should be door open now. What in the heck is going on? Why are you guys so dark back there? You have no lighting or what? You got lights. Emer power's off. There we are. That's on though. That's armed. What are you doing? Why do you have a dark cabin back there? Let me help you. Jeez, man. Like, seriously? Our folks need to see. There we are. That was a weird looking woman, wasn't it? Holy crap. Alright, flight director's coming on. And my side tube going to an altitude 5,000 feet. 139. 139 set. Philadelphia for departure, folks. This is basically runway heading out of here. 245 on the heading. $245. Art switch coming on. Okay, I've already tested that. Push that. Let's push test. Good. Back there. Takeoff flex 50. Coming down the chute. That looks good. Test it. Test it. Good. Zero fuel weight set. That's good. Gross weight's about 118. We wonder, yeah, it's about good. Those are in. That's good to go. Let's go and program that now. 125, 130, 139. 125. Hit it. 130. 139. Nice. You know what I was listening to yesterday? The new notepad feature in Navigraph is truly amazing because in the past I had to open my notes app and it was a pain. Now it's easy. Yeah, it's easy. It's really nice, isn't it? Really nice. The Navigraph, it's super nice that they did that. Really nice feature. I think a lot of people appreciate it. I know I do. Suitcase handle's good to go. Coming back there. Fine. Flaps 11. Guys, can you tell we have a few hours in this airplane? I mean, can you guys tell that? I feel like this airplane can humble you, and it does every time I fly it. It feels like I constantly get humbled by this airplane, which is, I guess, a good thing. That's zeroed out. We're all set.
System test. Okay.
Okay, folks, we've got a good jet. I like what I see. We're done. We're ready to rock and roll here. Let's go. Checklist. Okay, we got a zero fuel weight set, takeoff condition, computer is set, stab trim is set, flaps, takeoff selector is set, airspeed bugs TRP. TRP set, airspeed's coming in, and it is set as well. Looks like we got everybody on board. That's great. Flaps and, oops, sorry. Get our fuel pumps there on, and we have 14.5 hydraulics. Coming on high, let's go ahead and get this thing shut down. I'll contact, start it up, I mean. I'll contact the flight crew and let them know what's going on. We're going to close that back aft service door. And I will brief the passengers, let them know what we got. I'll brief you folks. We're going to go ahead and deny the door. Come and closed. Here comes the seat for you. And we are rocking and rolling. We got to connect in. I never had a flight plan. Officially. Oh well. Okay. It's like it's so late, nobody's gonna be on anyway. I'd be surprised if somebody comes on. And then I'll like quickly file one. Get out. Alright guys, good, doors closed, and we're looking at pressure here of 3003. Alright folks, if you have any problems, what we'll do is we will take it in the air, come back around, we'll land in Philly. We are going to anticipate looks like a 27, I wish they just blast us off in 27 right. I'll try to request it, it's just a short taxi for us. Normally they don't do that, but I just don't care. Let's see if we can do it super late. I'll start the engines first, the lights on, and then we'll turn them off, okay? Any questions? All right, let's go. Let's start them up. Doors are closed. All that's good. Lights coming on here. All right, let's go. We're going to fire number 2. Pack's coming off. Bleeds on. We're going to go rotate on Bravo side now. Here we go. We're going to start it up. Number 1 coming to ground here. We are right to time in. When we could fire it up. Come on. I got the AC in my house. I mean, in my office, my portable AC, because it's so dang. Time check. We're going to reset that. 0451. Fuel on. There we go. That's lit. That's probably one of the quickest pre-flights I've ever done. I'm going to fire both up. You know what? No, I'm not. We only have, what, 1 engine? Well, if I can get 2.7, that'll be nice to have. We'll call ground 118.65, 121.65. Okay, are we on the bus? I didn't hear it kick on. Yes. I was probably outside. That's probably why. All right, coming up the stairs. Looks good. We'll see. I might just keep 1 engine down for now. Keep the APU burning for number 2, and I will run flaps coming down to 11. Armed. Coming on back here. I'm going to open up this bleed valve. It's burning, so actually I could close this bleed. We're going to keep that one open. We shouldn't need to cross feed it because the APU is going to feed number 2. All right, you guys ready? Flaps and slats are set. I'm going to go ahead and test my, we're going to take the flood off now. I'll move up to the bumper here, and we're going to rock and roll. I am going to flood this just a touch.
Starling 573, taxi Kilo 3, then Juliet to the gate with me. Ramp is closed. Good night.
Ramp is closed. I like it. Philly ground, Riptide 5800. We're looking for taxi, please, with the numbers. If we can get 27 right, that'll be much appreciated. Brakes off.
Riptide 5800, Philadelphia ground, runway 27 left taxi via Alpha Delta, hold short of runway 8, then Sierra, hold short of runway 25, then Sierra 1, runway 27 right is not available. Active runways are 27 left and 17.
Good night. I'm going to get those taxi instructions. Alright, I'm going to fire both up. I don't want to deal with this crap. Pushing the engines. Fuel coming in.
Frontier Flight 4304, Philly Tower, and 280 at 4. Runway 27 right, clear to land.
Okay, 2 good starts on the bus. Shut that off. Got the B system on. The APU's coming off. APU's off. Clear that. I need to go see what I'm doing. That's why. Okay, guys, we're rocking and rolling. Shutting that light off. I'm sorry if I have to. I have to see where I'm going. Calibrating my nose. Taxi check's coming up. Air conditioning panels set. Is it? No. Set now. Alright, we're going to go across here. We're going to Delta. Clear your side. Brake check. Good. Lights coming on.
Approaching runways.
Where did that guy come from? Huh. Across runway 8. We're crossing runway 8. All right, the next taxi, we're going to go down to Kilo, I think.
Ground, American 22904, taxi to the ramp.
Yeah.
American 22904, taxi departing via Alpha 3, Alpha Delta Golf, Echo 4, Delta 4, hold short of runway 17, then Echo Juliet.
Alpha 3, Alpha Delta Golf, Echo 4, Delta 4, hold short of runway 17, then Echo Juliet, American 22904.
Okay, we've got gonna make a turn on a Kilo here. I think they called Kilo 27 left, hold short 8, then hold short 35, Sierra 1. All right, we'll hold short on a Kilo. Sierra 1, okay. Does he want us to go down to Sierra? Hang on. Okay, before I tell you, air conditioning panel set, pitot heat is on. Let me just sort this crap out. Anti-ice is good, engine instruments checked, flight controls free, flaps and slats set, transponder should be coming on TARA. If it's not already. Show is. Philly ground, Riptide 5800. We're holding short 27 right on Kilo. You want us to go down to Sierra?
Riptide 5800, contact tower on 118.5 for further instructions.
You want us to go to tower now? Or should we cross 27 right?
Riptide 5800, cross runway 27 right, then contact tower on 118.5.
Now cross 27 right, then we'll call tower 118.5. Lights coming on.
Approaching 27 right.
Let's go down Sierra, then we'll another runway to cross here. We're going to be making a right turn now on a Sierra. There's Sierra. I got to call ground again. Ground Riptide 5800, holding short 3 of 5 on Sierra. Philly ground, Riptide 5800. We're on Sierra, holding short 3-5.
Riptide 5800, cross runway 27 right, then contact tower on 118.5.
All right, dude, 118.5 it is. Tower Riptide 5800, holding short runway 35. We'd like to cross on Sierra.
Riptide 5800, Philadelphia Tower, cross runway 27 right, continue on Sierra.
Frontier 4304, are you parking Echo Gate tonight?
What the heck are you talking about, bro?
Alright, Frontier 4304, Kilo 3, Juliet, stay near the gate, ramp is closed, good night.
American 1160, cross runway 35.
Crossing 35, American 1160.
Okay, Sierra 1. I thought Sierra 4 was in op. Maybe it was Sierra 4, I don't remember. Okay, we're done. I'm gonna shut the window. This is Sierra 1. Just looking at NOTAMs here really quick.
Back, Lifeline 1, Philly Tower, roger. Report landing assured. Solid 3003.
Okay, folks, we're good. That looks good. That looks good. Everything else looks good here. We're ready to go. You guys ready? Let's get the heck out of Dodge. That's what I say. Let's get out of Dodge. Yes, sir. Okay, before takeoff config, checked ignition. It's on Bravo. Altimeter set. ABS and spoilers are armed. Philly Tower, Riptide 5800. Sierra 1, holding short. 27 left, ready to go.
Riptide 5800, runway 27 right, winds 250 at 3, fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
You being 27 left, correct?
Approaching 27
Riptide
left.
5800, negative, runway 27 right is active for departures. Available runways are 27 left and 17.
I don't know what the fetch they're doing. Whatever, I'm doing it. That's what I wanted to do in the first place. Did he say 27 right or 27 left? I can't remember. I don't know. Freaking, at this point, I don't really care. All right, we're going out of here, guys. It would be 27 right. Jeez.
Airport 209, can contact you in November.
All right, let's go. 1.3 on the EPR, bring him on up.
On runway 27 left.
Yeah, I know. We're on 27 left, that's right. Your boy didn't do the right thing. Clamp, here we go. Bringing him up. See, he was a little bit late on that. Nope, nope, don't you dare. Bring it back, bring it back. Bring it back. Cross check. There we are. There we go. Gear up.
American 3011, winds 250 at 3, runway 26, clear to land.
26, clear to land, American 3011.
Tower Riptide 5800, climbing through 1,300 for 5,000.
Riptide 5800, contact departure.
Over departure, Riptide 5800. Climb thrust set. Contact the departure. Arts off. Flaps 0. Contact the departure. Departure Riptide 5800 on the Philly 4 through 3000. So that's up. Speed. Bug it up. 200, 210 knots right there.
Riptide 5800, Newark departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 9,000, turn left heading 095, vectors to ditch, then on course.
095 on the heading, vectors to ditch. Okay, we got 095 direct, vectors to ditch, Riptide 5800. All right, let's go. Heading select right now. Altitude on. Let's see. The autopilot's on. I want to see what the
Riptide
autopilot does.
5800, roger, 095, direct ditch.
Yeah, we got it. Let's see what this airplane does. Wants to descend on me. Why? I want you to climb. See, that programming is not right, guys. It's just not right. See, it wants to grab that 250, and then look what it does. It's going to reverse the trend and go almost to a stall.
Riptide 5800, contact Philadelphia approach on 123.6.
123.6. Jeez. Freaking dumb. I might have to talk to him about kind of getting that right, because it just ain't right. Philly approach, Riptide 5800, check it in, 8,000 for 9. 1,000 to go.
Riptide 5800, Philadelphia approach. Good evening, Clarksboro, altimeter 3000.
Our cruise. Man, this is such just a fast flight. Could we get direct to Westchester right now, Riptide 5800?
Riptide 5800, cleared direct Westchester. Climb and maintain 5,000.
All right, direct Westchester 5,000. We are at 9,000, Riptide 5800. Jasper out Aviation, how are you? Jaw says the new notepad. Okay, got that. Hopefully you're doing well. We got direct to Westchester. What do you guys want to do? It seems to me that we either climb to 17,000 and then, or we just go direct. Let's just see if there's anybody out there right now. Because if there's not, we're going to take that
Riptide
liberty.
5800, direct ditch, then as filed, please.
I'm going direct. What's wrong with these guys? Yeah, we're going direct ditch for Riptide 5800. Can we get a climb to... Nah, we'll just stay where we're at. Just stay here. I was going to go direct to Westchester.
5800, direct ditch approved. Climb and maintain 5,000.
Can you check your altitude again? Do you see what altitude we're at?
Riptide 5800, altitude 9,000 feet, maintain.
Right, so how can I climb to 5,000 if I'm 9,000? Do you know? Oh, yeah.
Riptide 5800, descend and maintain 5,000.
Negative. We're going to stay at 9,000. We will stay here at 9,000. Holy smokes. Chris, did I miss anything from you? Yes.
Maintain 5,000 feet is cleared.
Yes, you have. You missed a lot. Me arguing with air traffic control because they're stupid. That's what's going on. I think we could go direct to Westchester. What do you think? We'll go right over the top of JFK. Let's just go direct Westchester, and we can plan on 1-6. We'll go right up the Hudson River. Let's just do that. Approach Riptide 5800 with a request. Can we get direct to Westchester right now, please?
Riptide 5800, direct Westchester approved. Descend and maintain 5,000.
I'm not going down that low. Nope, I'm not going down that low. We're going to go right to simmer, guys. And then I'm going to go N1 limit, and we're going to go right to simmer. So right now they have us going off the to the ocean, and I don't want to do that. I want to go direct to Westchester, and I'm out of here. See ya. We'll keep it at this low altitude, but there's no...
5800, contact McGuire approach on 126.475.
126.475. There we go. Approach Riptide 5800, 9000 direct Westchester.
Riptide 5800, McGuire approach. Good evening, Berlin, altimeter 3000.
Berlin altimeter. What in the heck are you talking about, bro? 3000 on the altimeter. Let's go and set that. 3000 set. Chris, you're up late. You still in Miami, my man? Oh, you got to be working. What's your favorite aircraft? Cancel IFR, go direct. That's what I'm doing. Watch it later. All right, Chris. Can you call me Jeff? Of course, Jeff. What's my favorite aircraft? That's a good question. My favorite airplane would be the Boeing 737, sir. I love that aircraft. Probably biased to it as I'm just biased to it. You know, I've been operating it for a long time, and you know, but this is the MD-80 is my second favorite. I love this airplane. It's so chaotic. You know, this was this airplane was designed. It just seems like McDonnell Douglas kind of threw everything everywhere. You know, I said, "Oh, let's just put a gauge here," and then they forgot about the compass. You know, it was like an afterthought. It was like, "Oh, wait a minute, what are we gonna do with this compass?" And then they mounted the compass here, and they use mirrors on top of here to see what their heading is. I mean, brilliant, but really crazy, right? Just what the heck? Guys, I'm going to give you a beautiful view of Manhattan. We're going to go straight over the top of the Hudson River with the city going to be off to our... all right, let's do a couple things here. Let's shut off the hydraulics. I don't want to run with those on right now. We don't need those on. And then I'm just going to kind of do a mini cruise. The only problem about being at 9,000 is you've got 250 knots, and I'd like to go a little faster. But I am getting the 7.5, and that could take its place. The 757 might be an airplane we absolutely fall in love with. We'll see. Well, time will tell on that one. You like the 777 or the 73? I got it. 7.8. All right. Sean says, will the 7.5 take one of those spots in the future?
Riptide 5800, please
could.
expedite your descent to 5,000 feet.
No. No. Why? Do you have traffic coming?
Riptide 5800, no traffic.
Then I would elect to stay at 9,000 for fuel burn. And why would I go at 5,000 feet over JFK? I'd rather be at 9,000 feet. Clear those guys. You know what I'm saying? This guy. I don't know. We'll see. At least they got me direct, right? So we're playing that game. So you guys could see. I don't know if you can see. What's Chris say? Chris, message deleted. Okay, got it. Yeah, it could be the 757. I mean, who the heck knows? It might be my airplane I absolutely love. We will find out. It's going to be tough to beat a 7.3 for me, but 75 can beat it. So right now you got New Jersey. You're seeing New Jersey right now, and I'm keeping my eye out on traffic here on VATSIM. We are on VATSIM as well, so we're live ATC. And I'm going to get the weather here, Westchester, for us. I looked before, folks. Weather's just, it's beautiful, right? We are welcomed after the hard winter we've had. You know, flying in here late nights and dealing with snowstorms and all sorts of crap in the Northeast. It's really nice to come back to clear skies and light winds. It just doesn't happen very often here. We're looking at 45 degrees on the temperature, folks, with just a clear skies. Absolutely beautiful. What you see out here is just what you get here in New York right now. It's just gorgeous. Sean, have you used Beyond ATC? If so, is it that you prefer Say Intentions? I got to be honest. When I fly with Say Intentions. I like it. I could call Say Intentions, ask for turbulent reports, or ask for traffic, or direct to, and it's nice when there's no ATC online. I mean, even real life, you're not. I am tuned into New York Approach, and I got nothing, right? So it's dead quiet out there right now. Of course, the timing is such, but yes, past my bedtime. Went to the casino with my son and spent way too much money. Oh gosh, what did we talk about going to the casino for? Jeez. Oh man. I met my tax guy. He's going to the casino. It's great. Oh, I love it. Well, at least you have like a set amount, right? You're not, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. You go to Vegas, guys. I mean, you can see there's people just, I mean, they don't even go to bed. They're just on the slots the entire time. I'm like, dang, dog, you know, that's crazy. That's what they do. I mean, they just trap you and you're stuck. You can't get up, apparently. All right, we've got 1.6. We're going to go flaps 40 on this one. And I will calculate that. And it's going to give us our numbers of 128 knots. That will be what we shoot. And we're looking at flap 40. And that 15... If you ever see this 15, it just means your go-around thrust. You're going to set to 15, or your go-around flap to 15, and then your 40 is what we're going to land at. We got that. That's all set, ready to go. 128, that's good to go. We're looking at 3,700 feet. Now, this is a tight runway. As you guys know, it's probably about 6,300, give or take. So you don't really want to mess around here in Westchester. All right. We're getting to some fun areas now. You should see the Verrazano Bridge. I'm going to try to keep the airplane to the right side of the Hudson. You're going to see beautiful Lady Liberty coming up very shortly. If I can get the aircraft pointed more in that direction, which I'm going to do right now. I'm going to set a heading. I mean, you can see we're heading to Simmer, which is going to give us, will vector us in. Maybe I'll go 5 degrees and stay away from, I'll just go heading select. I'm going to vector ourselves in here. So I'm just going to go heading select a little bit and just kind of give you a better view of Lady Liberty coming up. And maybe we could do a better job of that. Forward to the engines.
716 Charlie Bravo, contact 120.85. Have a good day.
Get in the airplane. What do you say?
20.85, is that for 716 Charlie Golf?
Yep, I'm sorry, Charlie Golf, 2085. Have a good night.
2085, good night, 6 Charlie Golf.
All right, so Lady Liberty's coming up. We're going to hold this track. We will descend down to 5,000 shortly. Do you guys, have you used Say Intentions or Beyond ATC?
5800, contact Newark departure on 127.6.
All right, 127.6, Riptide 1500. Hi, guys. 127.6. Approach Riptide 5800, 9,000 on a heading of 045.
Riptide 5800, Newark departure. Good evening, Jamesburg, altimeter 3000.
Copy the altimeter. All right, I'm hoping we got Lady Liberty over here. Manhattan straight ahead. We're going right at it. We will descend. We're going to be planning the 1.6s here. So we're going to do a visual approach. We'll back it up with the ILS. I will descend down to 5,000 right now. Now I'll start my descent. Approach Riptide 5800. You got to descend down to 5,000. Verrazano Bridge is right there. You can see right over the windscreen there. Yeah, can we get a descent down to 5,000 now?
Riptide 5800, descend and maintain 5,000.
All right, on the way down to 5,000, Riptide 1500. We're going to give you guys right over the Hudson River. It's an absolute gorgeous approach. I'm just going to set you guys up for an absolute beauteous. That's the Verrazano Bridge. All right, so you've got the Verrazano right there. Let's see if we can see the Statue of Liberty out here. Doesn't look like we can. She's sitting there. Coming on. Sorry, I gotta fly the airplane as well, right? I'm gonna point the aircraft. Different heading. Get a nice vector in. Inbound 109.7. Looking at 163. Man, we're treating you to a beautiful view tonight, aren't we? This is well worth the direct, don't you think? Let's see if we can go outside. See, there she is. Right over it. Lady Liberty. Let's get a picture of it. There's Manhattan. Just want to see this.
Runway awareness. Okay. Feet.
Gonna get you guys a good look. Yeah, look at that. We can see Madison Square Garden. Where is you? Where is you? I hope the airplane's doing what I want it to do, because if not, it's going to be a problem. We got to go Midtown. That's downtown Manhattan. We got to go Midtown. I hear the engine's coming up, so I'm assuming it's a good thing.
3002 for Westchester.
I don't know yet.
Let me know when you get Victor for 2.
All right, Empire State Building's right there, so the garden is going to be very close to that. Where are you? Dang it. I don't think I could see it over here. It's here. It's right there. There's the garden. Somewhere over there. Midtown Manhattan right there, folks. We're blowing right by it. That was fun. Pretty cool. Huh? All right, let's go get serious now. We'll descend down to 3,000 to go up the Hudson River, and then we'll call it done. All right, I'm going to keep screaming Eagle over there. Say intentions, you know, you're talking about it Sean, and there's a lot more we can do with it, which is really interesting. I gotta start slowing down, guys. 230 on the speed now. Approach Riptide 5800. Can we get vectors?
Good evening.
Yeah, any way of getting vectors to the visual?
Riptide 5800, vectors available. Confirm request for vectors to ditch or visual approach.
Okay, roger.
Yeah, I want vectors to, if we can get vectors to simmer, and we'll take the visual approach 1-6 into Westchester.
Riptide 5800, vectors to ditch, then visual runway 16 approach Westchester.
Ditch is way behind us, sir. It'd be great. Again, we were direct to White Plains. I'm just going to have to do this myself. We're just going to have to vector ourselves in.
Riptide 5800, negative, cleared to Westchester via ditch. Maintain 5,000.
I don't think it's quite there yet. It can never beat a human. You know, that's. I think we all know that. It just can't. It can't beat a human controller on the other side. So, whatever. But we're doing good. We'll vector ourselves in pretty nice. It's going to look good. It's going to be a visual approach, guys. I'm not even worried about this. Zimmer's at 2,000. Looks like an MSA of 2,900.
Tide 5800, cleared Rhymes transition, descend and maintain 4,000 feet, altimeter 29907 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 34 approach into Westchester.
3-4. We're not using 3-4. We're using 1-6. Winds are calm, bro. We're using 1-6 if the winds are calm. Okay, whatever. Whatever he just said, that's what I'll do. We're going down to 4,000. 4,000's armed, and we're headed down the chute. I'm going to do about 1,100 feet or so. I'll set my speed now to 220. We'll start our turn at Simmer. Simmer's at 2,000, and I'm going to actually use the HUD. This will be a visual approach, so we're going to kind of crank and bank in here. So be prepared. I mean, I'm not going to do anything stupid, but all right. Climb, descent, engine sinks, pressurization's good, hydraulics on high, altimeters are set. Landing down at airspeed bugs are set. Check. Descent checklist is complete. I'm going to go ahead and. That's good. Heading select. Let's go simmer. We'll go simmer 4,000. We're looking at 2,900 feet for the top altitude here. I'm going to start our turn in right now. Looking at an inbound course of 163 and 2,000 feet. So we can go ahead and drop it down just a little bit more. I'll go 3,000 now. And slats, I'm going to go ahead and arm them. And we'll start slowing down to about 180. Get those slats in there. There we go. You're not be waking everybody up with this MD-80. That'd be awesome. Good stuff. Well, it's good to have you folks on. Those are folks that are watching, and if you're new to the channel and you're saying, what's going on here? We simulate the entire hockey season. 2,000 now. Intercept 2,000. Here we go. Coming down. Flaps coming in. We'll start slowing down to about 170 or so. Good. Well, kind of an extended. Yeah, it's gonna be nice and tight.
Autopilot.
Auto throttle's off. Flaps full.
Gear down. 33 flaps 15. Flaps 14.
All right, guys.
Flaps 40.
Flaps 40, landing check,
2500.
please. Hang on just a minute. All right, that's too much. The airplane's fighting me now, so I'm gonna. It kind of does this with the MD-80s. You gotta.
Galapagos 7397, contact New York Center on 128.675.
128.675 for
2700.
Galapagos 7397. Good day.
Here we go, folks. 2,600. Got the airport in sight. $2,400. Okay, I got the Met brakes myself. We'll go manual. This is armed. Yes, sir. All right, this airport can get interesting. Again, it's a shorter runway. We should have nice calm winds. I'm just going to kind of line up like that right there and have it go. Flaps are set. Gears down, 3 green. We got 1,000 check. Good on the airspeed. Good. And there's stable. So we're stable. We've met our criteria, our stable criteria. Speed's coming in just a little bit.
749, you're below the Bravo. Contact Cedarburg Tower 19.5. Have a good day.
Alright, I'm going to push up just a little bit on those throttles.
400.
I wish my dang head tracker would stop shaking.
300.
That's good.
200.
Slightly on the low side. Once we clear the trees, we're good. We're good now.
100. 50.
Jeez.
40. 30. 20. 10.
Hear that? That was hard. Yeah, no crap. I ain't playing games here, man. 70 knots. 60 amount of reversers. As long as we could, as long as we get this airplane stopped.
Remaining.
Yeah, you're not looking for style points here. You're looking to get the dang airplane on the runway as fast as you can. It's just so short. You know, you don't want to sit there and dink around. If you guys watch the stream at all, you know, flying into this airport, you can get it can get pretty stupid. Welcome to Westchester. The temperature's a beautiful 54 degrees. Where is my turnoff? There it is. Let's see where it was. Okay, that's up and armed. Flaps coming in. Flaps to 0 first.
Remaining.
So you set flaps 0. You don't bring them all the way up with the MD-80. You just hold them there. Once you get the flaps all the way up, then you can go ahead and turn them off. Crossing a runway. We'll go ahead and throw these on, and we'll do our flows here in just a minute. All right, we're cleared that way. Slats are up now. Nobody's coming on this. Once we're across, we'll get everything kind of sorted out. I don't like to do that when I'm on the roll right now. I was a little hot dogging. A little cranking and banking on that one. It's a good time. And not all the time we can do that, right? You know, we can't do that a lot here. You know, you gotta play the game, and this airport is just usually surrounded by nothing but junk weather pretty much all the time. It's just coming off. I want to go and start the APU. And then I'm going to shut everything off while I'm thinking about it. So we're going to go ahead and throw this to off, anti-ice to off. That's good for now. I've started the APU. We'll let them know we're at gate 58, and it's a hangar. It's really not the gate. So if you're new, I want to thank, first of all, I got to thank our support staff for making this happen. We do have support staff, folks. We have folks that are gathering real world data, both in Chris and Sean. They make it happen where we don't have to guess. Now, the interesting thing about this particular trip is that the actual Rangers took the bus. They didn't take a flight. They actually took the bus back, which is really interesting. And it's one of these that's okay, whatever. 50. No, I want 58. We're gonna go ahead and revoke parking services. We want 58. Give me a second here. Parking 0. Next page. Next page. Next page. I was talking too much. 58. There we are. No. Okay. So what we do is simulate the entire season of the NHL. The whole dang season gets simulated. And this is our our airline. So,
Tango radar contact, maintain VFR at or below 12, 12000. Good speed 6807, contact Long Island Mac, Arthur Tower on 119.3.
Mac, MacArthur.
119.3, good speed 6807.
Good speed. Sean, we are also nice to have. Yes. Beyond HC, look for a while. Saying attention caught my attention with the CPDLC stuff. Which I haven't done that yet, but I'd like to. It just performs better overall on my rig. Yeah. So true. So anyway, we simulate the entire hockey season. We've got only a handful of games left. We probably got maybe 12 more flights. I think we've got one more coming next week where we're going to, it might get complicated, so we'll see. We're going to Winnipeg, is it? I want to say. We don't blind our dude. This airplane, you got to make your turn way beyond where you think you should make it. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Now it's turn. This is such a wide airplane. What are you talking about? I'm lined up perfect with you. Oh, come on. Done. Okay, brakes coming on. I'm gonna go ahead and shut down, make sure our APU is on. It is. Shutting it down. Seatbelts coming off. Open your door. We're gonna flood the cockpit now. And you can deplane us, please. Anti-collision lights off. Yeah, I want to deplane. Aft air stairs coming out. Maybe forward doors coming down. Hydraulic pumps coming off. That's it. We're going to go ahead and request for the ground power. We have full services here at this airport. This is our base, one of our MD-80 bases. And then we won't even need the AC cart at all. We'll just get the ground power on the airplane. And then we'll shut the APU off now. Fuel pump's coming off. APU's off. And that's off. That's off. Galley power's off. Emer lights. I'm just going to throw them off. And that, actually, we're going to keep this on. Maintenance is going to do their thing. So those are off. Open the door. You guys are done. Welcome to Westchester, where we are finished. Pretty much done here. I'm just going to go ahead and close this. Standby. And that's the end of it. Winnipeg later. I thought it was Winnipeg on Wednesday. I think we go to Winnipeg, then we go to Minneapolis, and then we're pretty much done. So that's coming off. I think we go to we go to Dallas or something like that. This is one of our last trips. Well, last trip's going to be like Tampa, but Winnipeg 0545. We're in about 53 minutes. Looking like oil quantity 15 over 15, and then our hydraulics. Excuse me, 13. We need some oil. So they'll do a maintenance check today. They'll top it off with oil for our next trip. Thing burns a lot of oil. Welcome to the MD-80. It just always does. Disconnect that. I'm going to go get paid with our ACARS. Well, I hope you enjoyed the flight. I hope you enjoyed that approach and the landing. I wanted to give you guys something to see. And I think it was fun seeing Manhattan like that at night. I want to see if it actually files here. I haven't seen anything, and let me see if it has come through. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, that's good. I heard that beep, and that means that we might have just filed. We did. It's 49 minutes. That's right. About hour 39. I mean, 139 miles. Be interesting to see what the team actually took, because they didn't fly. So they either took a bus or something else, which was interesting. Probably trying to save money. I don't know. It's such a close flight. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they want to stop somewhere. They're playing tomorrow. It's a back-to-back, so who knows? Maybe they got on a train, took a bus. That would suck. A bus ride. Wouldn't it? Oh, man. Terrible. All right, folks, I'm done. These passengers are going to walk under the airplane and hit their heads on the antenna. We're buttoning it up. we're finished for the flight. We're done with this little trip. It was a quick there and back. Flew there yesterday, flew back today, or the day before. I think it was on Sunday. What was on Sunday? Yeah, it was on Sunday. And we're ready to go we go to Winnipeg, then over to, I believe, Minneapolis, and then back home. So it's a mini road trip, and we're winding down from the season. I'll let you know what we got coming up on the schedule. We got Winnipeg. Let's see here. Winnipeg, we play on Thursday. They play on Thursday, and then Minnesota. So Friday night, we'll go Winnipeg to Minnesota. Wednesday, you'll probably see the flight to Winnipeg. Tentative. I don't know if I can fly that. Well, I can fly it. I just don't know if it's going to be live. All right, we'll have to see what my work schedule looks like, to be honest. If I got a lot of work to do, then it ain't going to happen on Wednesday. So unless it's another late one, which I think that's a longer flight. It's probably about maybe 2.5 to Winnipeg. We'll see. And then we've got Minneapolis, then we come back home. I wonder if it's an early flight. No. We'll fly him home on Sunday from Minneapolis back home. Then we leave again Wednesday. We go to Columbus. That's probably going to be leaving from I don't know, from Jersey. Columbus, and then we're back. Then we go to Toronto, and then our last trip, Dallas, Miami, Tampa Bay. And we're done. I mean, literally, that's our last run, is that Dallas run. And then we might be kissing the MD-80 goodbye. That could be our last MD-80 flight. I don't know. With the 757, it's going to replace this airplane. So, we might keep this around as a spare in case the 75 goes down. But at the end of the day, we could be saying sayonara to this airplane that has treated us well for 3 years. We've been flying this thing for 3 years, 3 seasons with it. Been all over the country. Some of our pilots been all over the world with this thing. At least in South America, but fun stuff. All right, guys, I'm done. I'm tired. Thanks for sticking around and watching, being up so late. If you're new, again, do us a favor, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Helps us out. Hopefully you enjoyed the content. Normally I don't do a hot dog thing like that, but it was a visual day. Beautiful out there, no traffic, nice and easy. I'll bring her in for a visual, and no problem. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next round. Keep the hood side up and the brown side down. Have a good one.
Now this one dedicated to the hockey crew, them up in the air and on the runway. Charter life, checklist life, night and day. Coastal Airways in the area. Now, Captain Jason and First Officer Cliff. Same crew every trip. So come. On the tarmac, on the ramp, runway. Lights them gleam. Bags in the whole players buckle deep. Captain Jason come with the flows and sweeps. Set parking brakes set before we start the creep. Cliff sit ready like him sharp and on. Grab the interphone and proudly respond. Wipers on. Ground crew pause, then them start laugh. Captain slow turn round and pan him graph. Tug lock in, head set pan him on. Captain check to start, engine 2 stand by. Cliff nod fast like him fully aligned. Then show to the cabin, right on time. Wipers on. In clear blue sky and to rise. Fuel flow like Captain say. Engine stable start, engine 1 tight. Cliff hear noise, get excited again.